Hello, StarSeeds. Welcome to Starseed Living. My name is Lorraine. Oh my goodness. Today is day 5 of our experiment into dreaming into our 5D reality. The manifestation of the ascension from 3D, 4D, and truthfully, we are in the lower 4D right now, moving up. And the energies right now are actually causing jumps, dimensional shifts at an accelerated rate. And nor in a normal process of ascension, it's hundreds of years as we move into the new age. And truthfully, people were talking about this Aquarian age, this dawning of the new age back in the late 50s and 60s. So we've had 60 years of this very slow progression as we move into and fully seat into 5D. And it'll take another probably at least 40 years for the entirety of those that are shifting into the 5D to fully integrate the 5D consciousness, 5D energies, 5D crystalline structure. And that's those that are not awake, that are truthfully on a positive polarization pathway, but are not awakened souls. Starseed souls right now, because we are so needed because of the massive polarization that is affecting the entire planet Earth and out even into the cosmos. This bifurcation, this ripping apart of worlds. We are in a place in the evolution, and that's a 3D term, but in the, how do I want to say this? In the consciousness of the collective awarenesses expression in physical form. We have over our existence, from the moment that the divine source, the 0 point, had the awareness to say, what more is there? What more is there? And then we immediately, out of that creative thought, went into a individualization of expression. Source, in essence, split itself into a million possibilities. Millions and trillions and billions of possibilities. With the sentient, co-creative expression of the entirety as source individualized. And over that time, each iteration had the same thought. What more is there? What more? And at some point in that what more thought, it was filtered through that said, what would it feel like to be separate, to have the sensation of being separate? And we went down that path. Not all, because some individual expressions have never chosen to leave the whole, but vicariously experience through those pioneers that went out. We, dear StarSeeds, we are the brave souls, the brave expressions that said, I am going to go out and I'm going to experience all that is possible. I'm going to play with the idea of separateness, of light and dark, good and evil, joy and pain. I am going to play with these ideas so that the entirety of who I am can be more, can expand more. So right now, we are still in the expansion process, still in the experience process, but we've come to a critical juncture that is calling everyone to come a little closer to home. Those that are choosing are exponentially. We're jumping. It used to be this process, slow and steady, rising back to our divinity, and then we would come down. It's like a sine wave, moving up and down. And right now, for whatever reason, we are jumping. It's not this smooth and steady rise. It's this jerky, jumping movement. And it can feel really unsettling and really jarring. I'm sure many of you are feeling these experiences where you go to sleep and the next day what you could tolerate before, you're finding you can't tolerate anymore. People that you used to be able to go, okay, well, they're just who they are, and I'm not paying any attention to them now. But now we're finding that we don't even or can't even be around them. It's like a Brillo pad or a prickly porcupine. It's painful and grating and super uncomfortable. We're finding that with ideas, with thoughts, with people, with jobs, with partners, with family members. The split is so evident now. And I have to tell you, it's going to become more and more evident over this next year. But there really is light at the end of this tunnel. So, on that note, today we are going to explore the beautiful, radiant, idea of awakening to our 5D senses. What is it like to move beyond your physical conscious sight, to move beyond your physical conscious hearing, tasting, touching, feeling, smelling, knowing, which is the highest? So we've awakened, we've activated our 144 strand DNA, and now we are in the perfect position to explore our gifts. Let's prepare to meditate. So you know the pathway, you know the means. So settle your form, settle your body. Move yourself gently into that quiet, sacred space. That space of your divine center. As you gently breathe in and out, completely relaxed. We now declare this space sacred ground. We declare our sovereignty, and we do not consent to anything that is not of our light coming into our field. We encircle all that are connected through time and space and all dimensions into the crystalline diamond light. The StarSeed template, all light workers, angelic beings, beings of light, who are supporting and participating in this beautiful process as we dream into 5D. In this sacred space of your heart, feel yourself wrapped in the beautiful rose gold light, as if you are held in the arms of the divine. You are a sacred child of the One, the I Am. Now gently ascend in a spiraling motion up your center core. All the way up into the center of your head, into your beautiful pineal gland. This cosmic gateway to the 0 point field, the field of all possibility, of infinite potentiality. notice any changes? Anything that feels differently now? You have changed, altered exponentially. And this change can be visually, sensorily experienced by looking at the crystalline structure within your pineal gland. Notice as more and more crystals are activated and come online. Now intend the beautiful portal, the vortex shifting transportation system, this beautiful portal from your pineal gland into the field, the void, the 0 point. As you step in and energetically move through, feel yourself releasing the 4D matrix. As it falls away, feeling a gentle pull. As you are propelled forward. And as you reach this beautiful field, step in. Notice your 5-dimensional activated form. This form that only a few days ago you experienced. This light being that you are. This expression of the divine in 5D form. Now, let's awaken your 5D intuitive senses, your psychic gifting. They should all be coming online now. Firstly, let's activate the entire neuronal system of your entire 5D brain consciousness. For it is through this structure that you create. Watch as every neuron, codon within your entire field wakes up and begins to electrically, magnetically pulse. now moving down along your entire spine, your central column. Awaken all of the neurons all the way down your central column, stopping at your thymus, and see as all of the neurons, codones, are fully activated and come online. Now down to your heart, sensing all coming back online. And now all the way down to your solar plexus area, to your gut. And watch as all the neurons, all the individualized expressions, the community that is you, individualized in trillions of cells, all being activated now. Now, gently spiraling back up the central column, back into the area of your brain, into the pineal crystalline. Here is where you get to play, to project out into the field. So project a thought, an image, an idea. Maybe a spiraling cube. A crystalline cube out into the field. And with your senses of inner sight, inner knowing, telepathic communication, sensitivity to frequency and sound, your inner gifts. What is the information that this cube wishes to impart to you now? It is crystalline. So it is a sender and receiver of communication, of frequency. Allow yourself through this cube to project into the 5D higher realms and pull forth with your entire activated self knowledge, information, images, sounds, tastes, textures, knowingnesses. What would you like to understand? I'd like you to reach out and bring that cube back into your field. Hold it in the palm of your hand. And ask it to travel back with you into the 4D through the portal and continue to broadcast like a radio signal, but at much higher frequencies, back to you through its connection to the 5D energy field. Ask it to teach you, to guide you, and to help you further strengthen and deepen your 5D sensory experience. It is time now, dear one, to step back into the portal and gently move back into your 4D, 5D pineal, into that beautiful sacred gateway. Arriving back now, gently step out and place your crystal in this beautiful space. Notice the golden silver threads that remain connected through the portal. be in gratitude and appreciation for the experience and those experiences yet to come. Trust and know that you will be receiving constant information from the field and learning more about the new 5D frequencies. Now gently spiraling back down to your heart space. This beautiful, sacred space of love. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to fully seat back into your physical form. It may become more and more challenging to come back into this form. However, it is from this 3D, 4D space that we are launching ourselves into our future. So take another deep breath back into your belly. Feel yourself fully grounded and back in your chair, settled. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Oh my, wasn't that fun? Did you hear, see, know? Did you feel your senses expand outward and broaden? You will be receiving more and more communication. You will be expanding more and more. And it is imperative as we are straddling that you make sure that every day you come in and you fully ground yourself. Now, you can intend that you are grounded to the ascending 5D Terra so that you don't pull yourself back into or don't have a sensation that you are grounding to a negatively polarized reality. Always intend that you are in a positively polarized Terra, Gaia, New Earth. But fully settle here, now. What a journey, and we have only just begun. So, until tomorrow, this is Starseed Living. My name is Lorraine. So much love.